A wet start to the day as a band of rain spreads across the country, brighter later, but the outlook remains unsettled. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Wednesday, 17th.
It's very rainy. The glory of Windsor Castle and beating down on you.
Well, I guess the positive there is that the grounds probably looked a little brown at Windsor Castle and all around the UK, so it's a little more luscious after the rain we've had lately.
Good point.
But do you remember when we were in the summer and we talked about how we had these heat health alerts, people saying, there's hot weather, let's enjoy it, it's beautiful and too much. Well, actually, we've now found that the European heat waves and the UK heat waves that we had, the deaths were tripled because of climate change, because of people unable to cope with how hot the weather was, particularly how much more prolonged they were. So Imperial College London had a study of 854 European cities. That's just a third of Europe's population, but cities are hotter because there's more concrete and less green spaces. And it showed that climate change intensified these summer heat waves right across Europe with an additional 16,500 deaths. So 16,500 more people died because of these high temperatures. It means it aggravated underlying health conditions, heart diseases, kidney problems, and 85% of these excess deaths were in people over 65 years of age. The UK saw an additional 315 deaths and many other factors, population demographic, air pollution, adaptation. But the researchers have said that these deaths will continue to rise. It's human-caused climate change. So humans put fossil fuels into the atmosphere, causes temperatures to rise. It means the heat waves are longer, the temperatures are higher. And with Europe being the fastest warming continent on Earth, it means that we're set to see these increase if we don't cut our emissions. I'll explain more a little more. But yes, the heat of summer does feel like a distant memory. Temperatures are now back down to average for the first time in months, and it is wet and windy that dominates. Low pressure to the north of us brings a weather front through today, and successions of weather fronts. And for everybody else, the forecast is pretty similar. It's turning much milder as we head through the next few days, but the mild with warm air coming up from the south also comes with wet weather fronts queuing up across the Atlantic, bringing spells of rain most days. The isobars brighter this afternoon, and actually 19 or 20 degrees here will feel very nice indeed. But some big changes coming as we head through the next few days, because the Atlantic is battling back those weather fronts queuing up, bringing with it a fair bit of rain. After some cooler weather of late, it turns a little bit milder as we head through the next few days across the north of the UK. That's Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England. But then a dramatic drop in temperatures into the next week. The first time in around about 6 months we've had temperatures this far below average, so it will feel cold. Percentage chance of rainfall, well, it's high. The band of rain around today, scattered showers for the end of the working week, but from Sunday onwards it looks drier into next week as that cooler air arrives. Fortunes further south for England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, looking at our temperatures compared to where they should be. We're set to turn a little above average, but again, it turns much cooler into next week. It will feel very autumnal then. Percentage chance of rainfall, it is high. The band of heavy rain around today, scattered showers lasting into the weekend, and hit and miss as we head into next week as well. And the umbrella says it all. It is a wet day ahead, a band of rain moving across the country, but it will brighten up later across the north. This is how it looks first thing this morning on the radar. A band of rain through Scotland, northern England and Wales. It is heavy here and marching its way. A wet start to the day for many of us this morning as a band of rain moves through, but then later on it turns drier and brighter, mostly through northern areas. This is how it looks first thing this morning. We've got cloudy skies, outbreaks of rain across much of Scotland, northern England and Wales. This rain here is heavy and it's all moving its way eastwards. So Northern Ireland already drier and brighter. Scotland will be wet this morning but brighter by this afternoon, and that sunshine filters into northern England and North Wales. With temperatures into the high teens and low 20s, it'll actually feel very pleasant here. But the rest of England and Wales, the southern half, it is cloudy and dull and damp with outbreaks of rain and drizzle. And temperatures here, 19, 20 degrees. We start to notice humidity rising here. So lots of spray on the roads, a dull end to the day, and there's more wet weather to come as we head through the rest of the week.
And Richard Madeley.